The Eternal Lightbearer, a contract written in stars. In the hidden corridors of the cosmos, where destiny was forged in sacred fire, Ezra Vale stood apart from the rest. He was not simply another soul passing through the cycle of life and death. He was something more, a traveler, a warrior, a force. He had lived countless lives, each one with a single purpose: to awaken, to heal, to lead. But unlike most, he was a bloodline jumper. Each time his body perished, his soul did not fade into the ether like others. Instead, he was reborn into a new lineage, a new name, a new mission. He was placed where he was needed most. Where there was suffering, he came to heal. Where there was chaos, he came to restore order. Where there were lost souls, he came to guide. And each time he succeeded, he carried those spirits with him, an unseen army of ancestors, warriors, and seekers who had found freedom through his light. But this time was different. The darkness that sought to stop him had never been stronger. The weight of destiny. Ezra was born with eyes that saw too much, a mind that questioned everything, and a heart that beat in rhythm with the universe itself. From childhood, he knew he was different. He could hear the voices of the past, the whispers of ancient ones guiding him through the labyrinth of existence. He could sense the energies around him, some pure, some poisoned, some seeking to pull him into their web of deception. And most of all, he could feel the weight of his purpose. The world did not know what to do with someone like him. Some feared him, some sought to use him. Some despised the mere fact that he existed, but none of it mattered. Because he did not exist for their approval. He existed for something greater. And even if he had to walk this road alone, he would never stop. The War of Spirits. Ezra understood that where there was light, there was always resistance. His entire existence had been a battlefield. He had spent lifetimes fighting wars not seen by human eyes, wars of the spirit, wars of the mind, wars of the soul. The darkness that opposed him was relentless. It came disguised as doubt. It whispered through people he trusted. It cloaked itself in systems meant to keep humanity asleep. But he had seen too much to be deceived. He knew that the greatest war was not fought with swords or guns. It was fought in the mind. It was fought in the choices people made every day to live in truth or to submit to illusion. And his mission was simple: to be a flame so bright that even those lost in the deepest darkness could fin, awakening the sleeping giants. Ezra did not come to perform miracles so people could worship him. He came to remind them of who they were, to awaken the sleeping warriors, to free the imprisoned minds, to guide those who had been told they were powerless. He did not need followers, he needed leaders. Everywhere he went, he planted seeds of knowledge, seeds of truth, seeds of rebellion against the chains placed upon them. Some resisted, some laughed at him, some tried to destroy him, but it did not matter. Because once a soul hears the truth, it can never fully unhear it. And one day, when the time was right, they would remember the legacy that never ends. Ezra knew he would never be understood by most. He was too much, too intense, too awake. But he did not come for their acceptance. He came for transformation. And whether they loved him or hated him, feared him or followed him, one truth remained: he could not be stopped. Not in this life. Not in the next. Not ever. Because light never dies. It only transforms. And as long as there were people who needed it, he would return. Let me know if you want to explore more of Ezra's past lives, his battles, or a darker twist to his journey.